Attention passionate Philadelphia, EAGLES FANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Philadelphia Eagles' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Philadelphia, EAGLES FANS. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, we're entering an exciting phase of the NFL offseason. Training camp is just around the corner, and the Philadelphia Eagles, as reigning Super Bowl champions, are already making headlines. It's natural to think that with such success last season, the roster is pretty much set, right? Well, not quite. Even in the NFL, champions are always looking to improve, to fine-tune their squad, and to stay ahead of the competition. And that's precisely what's happening right now in Philly. There's a buzz, a real buzz, about a potential move that could significantly bolster the Eagles' already formidable offense, especially their wide receiver room. You see, even with stars like A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith leading the charge, there's an understanding in the NFL that championship teams need depth, versatility, and reliable options in every phase of the game. That's where the whispers are pointing toward a veteran wide receiver who might just be the perfect fit: Tyler Boyd. Yes, Tyler Boyd, a name that might not be a household staple nationwide, but in NFL circles, he's recognized as one of the most reliable and underrated slot receivers in the league. His career spans 8 seasons with Cincinnati, where he's been a consistent presence in the Bengals' offense. Boyd's stats might not jump off the page when you glance at the box score. Last year, he caught 39 passes for 390 yards in 16 games with Tennessee, but numbers aren't everything in football. Those modest totals were heavily impacted by poor quarterback play and a late-season foot injury, but Boyd's skill set and his impact go far beyond raw numbers. His true value lies in his ability to operate seamlessly within an offensive system, to create separation underneath, and to excel on third downs. Let's take a moment to really understand Tyler Boyd's journey and what makes him such an intriguing option for the Eagles. Coming out of Pitt, Boyd was highly touted for his route running, quickness, and football IQ. He was drafted by Cincinnati in the second round in 2016, and from day one, he showed flashes of being a dependable target. Over the years, he's accumulated 513 receptions, 0 yards, and 31 touchdowns. Impressive numbers for a receiver who's often been cast as a secondary option. The highlight of his career arguably came in 2018, when Boyd led the Bengals in receiving with 76 catches for over 0 yards and 7 touchdowns. That season, he proved he could be a primary target when needed, even though he was often overshadowed by bigger names. What makes Boyd particularly valuable to a team like the Eagles is his role as a secondary or tertiary receiver. He's never demanded the spotlight, but he's consistently delivered when called upon. His ability to open underneath, to find soft spots in zone coverage, and to convert crucial third downs makes him an ideal fit for Philadelphia's offensive philosophy. And remember, the Eagles already have a dynamic duo in Brown and Smith. Having a dependable slot receiver like Boyd would open up even more options for Jalen Hurts. Think about how defenses would have to adjust. They can't just double cover Brown or Smith because Boyd's presence underneath provides an additional security blanket. Now, let's analyze the current state of the Eagles' receiver core. Jahan Dotson, who was acquired from Washington, had a somewhat disappointing first season in Philly. With just 19 catches for 216 yards in 17 games, the expectations weren't fully met. The organization's decision to decline his fifth-year option speaks volumes about their confidence level. Dotson has all the tools, speed, agility, and the athleticism that made him a first-round pick. But translating that talent into consistent production has been a challenge. It's not uncommon for young receivers to take time to develop, but the Eagles seem to be looking for a more immediate impact, especially in a season where they aim to defend their Super Bowl crown. Here's where Tyler Boyd's veteran presence and proven reliability come into play. His experience in high-pressure situations including Super Bowl LVI and multiple playoff runs with Cincinnati, makes him a valuable asset. He's been in the trenches, knows how to perform under pressure, and understands what it takes to succeed in big moments. For a team like Philadelphia that's built around a strong core of talent and a winning culture, adding someone like Boyd isn't just about upgrading the roster, it's about reinforcing the mentality that's been driving the Eagles' recent success. And let's talk about the practical side of this potential addition. As a veteran free agent, Boyd wouldn't command a massive contract, which means the Eagles could add him without significantly impacting their salary cap flexibility. This is essential considering they're already in a competitive window and need to manage their resources wisely. Plus, adding Boyd wouldn't mean the end for Dotson's development. Instead, it creates healthy competition and a layered depth chart, pushing both players to elevate their games. It's a classic NFL strategy: bring in a proven performer to raise the overall level of the room. From a roster construction standpoint, Boyd's presence would also bring invaluable postseason experience. He's been to the Super Bowl and has played in multiple playoff games, which is critical when the stakes are high. His understanding of how to perform under pressure can help guide the younger receivers and contribute to a winning culture that the Eagles have cultivated under head coach Nick Sirianni and GM Howie Roseman. Speaking of Roseman, he's no stranger to making shrewd moves in free agency, especially when it comes to adding veteran leaders who can plug into the system immediately. Now, to fully grasp the significance of this potential move, it's important to reflect on Philadelphia's recent history. The Eagles have been on a remarkable journey over the past few seasons, transforming from a team that struggled to find consistency into a true powerhouse that can compete at the highest levels. Their Super Bowl victory in the 2017 season, led by Nick Foles and a dominant defense, was a testament to their resilience and talent. Since then, they've built around Jalen Hurts, who blossomed into one of the league's most dynamic quarterbacks. The team's roster has been carefully constructed through savvy drafts, smart trades, and strategic signings. Adding a veteran like Tyler Boyd would be the next logical step in solidifying their offensive core. It would provide Hurts with a reliable safety valve, especially in tight games where every yard counts. It could also help keep defenses honest, preventing them from stacking the box or double-teaming Brown and Smith. The Eagles' offensive scheme, under offensive coordinator Brian Johnson, is built around versatility, speed, and precision. Boyd's skill set aligns perfectly with that philosophy. His route-running ability, quickness in and out of cuts, and knack for finding soft spots in coverage make him a perfect fit for the Eagles' fast-paced, high-percentage passing game. Moreover, the potential addition of Boyd aligns with what we've seen from the Eagles' front office over the years: a willingness to make smart, value-driven moves. Howie Roseman has a history of identifying underrated players and turning them into key contributors. Remember how they acquired players like Dallas Goedert, or how they found hidden gems in free agency? Boyd fits that mold perfectly, a proven player with consistent production, yet still remaining relatively affordable and under the radar for many. In terms of the division, the NFC East remains one of the most competitive in the NFL. The Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants, and Washington Commanders are all making moves, and the Eagles know they have to stay sharp. Adding a player like Boyd could be the difference maker in close games, especially during the playoff push. It's about creating a roster that can adapt, survive injuries, and maintain momentum throughout the grueling NFL season. Looking ahead, the expectations for the Eagles are sky-high. They're not just aiming to replicate last year's success. They want to dominate, to go all the way and bring another Lombardi Trophy to Philadelphia. Every piece counts, every addition matters, and veteran presence like Boyd's could be the strategic move that pushes them over the top. Being a Super Bowl champion comes with a target on your back, and the Eagles seem ready to defend their title with a smart, strategic approach. So, in conclusion, this potential move for Tyler Boyd isn't just about adding another receiver to the roster. It's about reinforcing a championship-caliber team with a player who embodies reliability, experience, and versatility. It's about creating a layered, dynamic offense that can adapt to any situation, a hallmark of great teams. And it's about setting the stage for another deep playoff run, where every yard, every catch, and every decision counts. As Eagles fans, we should be excited about the possibilities, the strategic moves, and the relentless pursuit of excellence that this team continues to show. And now, Philadelphia Eagles fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Philadelphia Eagles. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Philadelphia Eagles news. Thanks for riding along, and as always, rise up, Eagles.